Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm spiritual coach Lisa Hop, and this video is a channel from the angels about diet, environment, and how to have an overall healthiest lifestyle. It's actually a video requested by one of the viewers, and I have no idea what the angels are going to say. I know in my own personal life, I have received divine guidance about how to eat, what supplements to take, the key to healthy living, healthy happiness, joy, a good life overall. But this message is for everyone. So I have to say that I have no idea where the angels are going to go altogether. I know that they do talk from a higher place, and I'm sure they're going to bring up love because that's what they do. But I'm hoping, as well as perhaps you are, that they also very directly address. There are many diets out there at this time, and I was a little bit slow to make this video because I've seen diets such as the keto diet and other diets work for my loved ones, for my friends and family. And so I definitely didn't want to get on to a video and tell them that they're doing it all wrong. But at the same time, I trust the angels. And I know that they love us tremendously, immeasurably, and that they want the best for us. I'm not so sure if I'm going to use cards with this particular video. I've done that in the past, oracle cards, as you guys may know who have seen my videos before. And if you are new, please check out the other videos. And thank you for joining me. And if you're back, thank you. Thank you so very much. But right now, what I want to do is make this more of a channeling. So I already know, for instance, that Archangel Michael and Raphael and Uriel are joining us today. Uriel is the archangel of wisdom, knowledge, and illumination. And that makes complete sense to me. So we have the warrior angel of Michael, who I usually do have around me. Raphael is the angel of healing, making perfect sense. So I also know there's at least 2 or 3 other angels, maybe some of yours, that are surrounding this channeling today. So whatever may be said, I hope it is something that you can learn from and is positive for you. I know the angels and I wouldn't be doing it unless the intention was for it to be informative, healthy, and healing. All right, let's get started. I'm going to ask them to surround. I'm probably going to keep my head down a little bit more during this, and I may draw a card, and I don't know what deck they might want me to go to, as I said, but we'll see how this goes. We're taking this as it comes, okay, guys? So I'm going to get started. Angels, please surround me. Angels, please surround me. They say we are here. So, angels, what would you like to tell us about the lifestyle that we are living right now? They say there are numerous choices, more choices than you can count. And it's not always what is good, but what is at your disposal, what is convenient. And we understand that that's constructive for your everyday busy lives, but it's not the best for your health and well-being. We honor your free will, however, and we are strong in that conviction to honor your free will. And we understand that sometimes you need things at a disposal. You need things in your life to keep you calm, to be better, to be easier, rather than to be the strongest for your health. We understand. But you have asked us here today for our counsel, and so we are going to tell you the truth. We would like you to understand that most of what you are eating is not good for you. It is racked with things opposite of nutrients. It is not well for your body. Your bodies have learned to sustain it. They have learned to absorb it. But that doesn't always mean that you are well. We want you to understand that we love you. And we're always at arm's length. And we believe in you and the love that you have for yourself and others. So we give you this wealth of information so that you know where we stand and what is the best for your health. We no longer observe that what is best for you is necessarily of the earth, because the earth is racked with chemicals and other harmful materials. The earth is disposed of itself. It is using itself for its own disposal now. So it is racked with many substances that are not good for bodies, air, and overall good. We declare that the earth will be and can be restored again, but at this juncture, we ask that the way to concentrate on health is to keep everything at arm's length. When you eat of the earth that is right around you, that is good, that is not absorbed in chemicals. Make sure, because it is not necessarily from a farm, that a farm you love has habits that are healthy and require nutrients and are not ridden with chemicals, fertilizers, and other ways of growing rapidly. You see, much of your food is racked with hormones, and hormones are not love for the body. And so your earth life must now be at arm's length, with a small farmer who loves their work and does now what is best, not for mass production, but for nutrients and health as a whole. And that may not be easy to find, but it is worth the destination. We also feel and want you to drink more water, but water that is filtered, because much of your water is chemicals. Even that which promotes itself as healthy is ridden with chemicals. Tap water can cause harm. It does not give you strength. Revere yourself enough to filter all that enters your body. You can be well if it is within your heart and mind to be so. We also want you to know that there is not a diet that we support. It is now about nutrients. It is not about fats that are good or carbs that are ugly. It is about what your body needs to sustain itself. So we request that you love yourself enough to understand that what enters your body must be absorbed. It cannot come from lumps of things such as sugar and sugary fluids and fats. While we understand there are healthy items among those things, much of what is consumed is not love to the body. It cannot be absorbed properly, and it causes harm. The way to healing is to live a good life of dense nutrients absorbed from the earth that is not chemical bound, filtered water, sustaining a stress-free life, plant-based always in every way, of a healthy origin, and it would do well and good to stay from anything deemed fast food, processed, condensed. If what you absorb has anything that is phosphorus, anything that has a chemical, anything of a chemical cannot be absorbed, then it is no good. Stay away from any of those labels, and you would do well for your body. Also, incorporate music into your life. Incorporate norms that are healthy and about healing. Meditation is another form of healing. Connect into your source at least 10 minutes a day and prepare for mind-blowing experiences and life. There are your answers overall. We love you. Ask us more questions now. Among the diets, even though angels, you do not promote a certain diet. I want to push it a bit and ask, of all the diets, of all the ways of eating that are out there, is there one that is better than any of the others? No, no. There is not one. It is all laden with something. It is about the earth and the connection to the earth. Animals should be written of as far as eating. Be kind to others, including creatures, just as much as you are kind to humans. Their fats do not preserve you. They also can only bring unwellness, though they never mean to bring harm. So understand, we evoke only kindness regarding diet, interactions, and your life on Mother Earth. If it is not kindness to others, creatures, and body, it does not have our support. And we say this with love. Understand. What would you like to say to us angels about our environment? It exists to support you, the angels say. It is not there for your abuses, and you abuse it well. But it is sustainable, and changes are coming to make this earth better again. And it will form in most of your lifetimes. So do what you can inside your home and outside your home. And once again, exist with love. Treat the planet as your own, not disposable, but with the conviction not to harm. Treat it as a friend, for it has been there for you always, and it wants to continue to be so. Angels, what can someone do who is watching this video that would like to heal an illness or any condition? What is your advice to them? Grow in love and understanding. Treat yourself without harm. Know the power of your infinite mind. Dredge up everything that needs to be healed. Unblock it. Give it freedom. Give yourself freedom from hurt and pain and anger and animosity and neglect. Love like you have never loved before, in every moment with open arms. While dwelling in this love, you can have the confidence of healing if it is to be so. For the will is stronger than the body, and the God's will is greater than your will. For an example, but that will never harm. It is always working with your will. You are always working together. So be stronger in the way of love. Be stronger in the ways of the mind. And you will have your answer to ultimate healing. Is there a way, angels, that we can see signals when there is a need for us to change our path? How can we open up for prevention and premeditation in the way of our health and well-being? There is never a choice there. If you live in the way of love, understanding, and the conviction not to harm, you will never have to have premeditation for any source of illness. We are not saying that it will not happen. We are saying that you won't be letting it happen, that there will be a higher cause involved. Because you are there to learn, and you are there to grow in understanding. You are there to be illuminated. And that is the source of struggles as well. But we are always at your arm, and we are always understanding. You are never left to your own devices. They are asking me now to draw a card from the Power of Love deck from James Van Praagh. So I'm going to pull this out right now. I think I'm going to put out 4 cards as they're directing me to do, for just an added element to this session today. And I'll also work on any intuitive nudges I get about any questions for them as well. All right, be right with you here. Heard that South Jersey accent a little bit, did you? Came out a little bit there. Southern New Jersey. Okay, here we go, shuffling. Bringing up 4 cards. They also say to me, the angels, that when you are afflicted with something, don't let that go. When you are afflicted with something, do not blame. Do not blame yourself. Do not blame others. Do not blame your environment. I'm going to grab these. I'm back. Oh, drink water. Let's hold that one out. Maybe they fell for a reason, probably. Do not blame. Here's another one. Yes. Do not blame your others, or others, or yourself. This is not a blame game. This is another 4. This one is not from this deck, but is popped up because it's supposed to. Drink more water, and it is it's from my Ascendant Masters deck, I believe. And one more. Because it's not human. It's not your fault if you have an illness. There's something to learn. There's something to be grown through. Okay? So always listen to your gut. Do your meditation. Listen to common sense. If something is chemical laden, it can't be good for you. If something is made in a refinery like margarine, or a factory, like even many of even vegetarian things are made in a factory. Anything that's not right from the earth, straight and direct, you should very much limit your consumption. So once again, the angels want to remind us the importance of drinking water. And they're telling me the fluid should be about 8 to 11 glasses or 8-ounce servings a day. And that should be clean, filtered, good fluid, clear fluids, not ones chemical laden. Such, even they're telling me not just decaf coffee is chemical laden, but regular coffee can be as well. So make sure you're ingesting into your body which cannot cause harm. The greater and clearer your body is, the more filtered it is, the greater healing ability it has. The next card from the angels is patience. Now this I'm going to read, but I'm going to give you the intuitive nudge. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Angels, what would you like to say about this card of patience, please? They said it's about understanding. It's about willing to read, to listen, to gain information. And also, when you do implement it, to give it time. Because it may not work immediately as far as blood work or how you're feeling. But overall, when you do something for at least 90 days, you should see some results. So give it the 90 days and you'll have the answer to that better feeling and to that better health. Individuality. Yes. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do is the card, but I know what they're saying. The angels are telling you that each body, each spirit, each soul is individual. And what is good for some is not good for another. And what that means is doesn't mean that what you heard today may not be for you. It means, for instance, some of you might get digestive issues from a plant-based diet. So you'll have to, in some way, adjust it. Some of you have cancers at this time or other conditions. It is all right for you to use complementary medicine with a plant-based diet, with things of the earth. The angels are not telling you to give up on other methods of healing. They understand. So what is one needs is not necessarily what another person needs. So do what is best and always consult with your licensed mental health and medical professionals, okay? The angels are okay with that. So what is individual, one person needs is not necessarily what another needs, but all of us as a global whole are not supposed to have chemicals in our diets as far as our fuel and our protein. Okay, if you have to have chemicals in another way, make sure that you're drinking your water, make sure you have a healthy diet, make sure you're taking supplements of some kind that will help you to sustain a healthy immune system while you go through it all. The last card is empathy. This empathy at this time, this is about Mother Earth, okay, and about each other. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Once again, the angels are all about love. Empathy for the earth. The earth is Mother Gaia. It is a living being, just as you are a living being. Your animals are a living being with a heart and a soul and blood and a mind. Love others as you wish to love yourself and love yourself more. And if you do all this, you'll come from a place of understanding, huge intuition of what to do, and you'll come from a place of growth. You know completely what needs to be done. We're coming into a time in this world where even the fast food restaurants are changing. They're changing slowly. They're not always changing for the best, but they're trying, because they understand that this world is changing, that we are changing, that we are coming into a humankind, a species that understands the wealth of health and the wealth of love. So that's why there are fast food restaurants offering an Impossible Burger. They're trying. Do they need to do it better? Yes. There's many fats in that. But is it a start? Absolutely. And so don't be fooled by what is quick and easy or what's necessarily being sold to you. Always come from a place of common sense, huge intuition, and gut, and you will get the answers you seek. If you would like to have a more personalized channeled reading from the angels, I do that. You can also choose the option of asking them a question, so they can talk to you more individually. It's available on my website, lisahop.com. It is under the email session and book link. I will include the link to the store at the bottom of this video as well. There's also forecast for 2020. There's also hypnosis downloads you can make a donation and have. So there are tools at your disposal. So please know for now that the angels love you and that they also request of you to live in a life of love and service. That's what it's all about, for yourself, for your mankind, for your animals, and for the earth. Right? Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you health, wealth, blessings, love, and joy. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.